Welcome, everyone, to the opening ceremony of the 17th International Standards Olympiads. Welcome. We are coming to you live here in Seoul, Korea, and I am Ju-Yeon Cho. I am delighted to be here with you on this opening ceremony. The International Standard Olympiad, as you may well know, is the only international competition for standards for the youth. So I hope that you will enjoy these couple of days all throughout the very end. So we're having this ceremony live here in Seoul. Unfortunately, it is online once again, but please do stay with us until the very end. And for those of you who are also watching us on our YouTube channel, please stay tuned as well. I heard that 120 students, or over 120 students from 7 different countries are joining us live on Zoom, all prepared for the next couple of days. And although, unfortunately, we weren't able to meet face-to-face at this time around either, it is held in a hybrid manner once again, and I can still feel your enthusiasm and passion for standards. So please do show us what you've got when we actually announce the task for tomorrow as well. We've prepared so much for today as well as for tomorrow. There will be interviews with you. We also have an OX quiz, which is a true or false quiz regarding standardization. And we also have dedicated a lot of efforts to make this available for you. So there are many people who have worked so hard and to make this a successful delivery for everyone for the 17th International Standards Olympiad. And now I'd like to invite some of them up on stage to say hello to you. They seem to be a little bit anxious right now, so if you would be able to introduce and give them a big round of applause, I'm sure that they will appreciate it. So if I announce their names, please greet them up onto the stage. So guests, please make your way up on stage when your name is called. First of all, we also have Administrator Sang-Hoon Lee of the Korean Agency for Technology and Standards, the host organization of the 17th International Standards Olympiad. Thank you very much. We also have Chairman Myung-Soo Kang of the Korean Standards Association, the organizer of this event. Last but not least, we have Professor Seung-Bin Moon of Sejong University, who is the judging committee chair. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. Now let's take a seat and say hello to our students. So, thank you very much for joining me, and I'm sure that you're as excited as I am to see all of our students. Look at how many students we have behind us. They're all logged in. Thank you for waving. So, Administrator Lee, can you say a few words to our students?
Yeah. Hello. This is Sang-Hoon Lee. It would have been great if we met face to face, but I'm still very happy to meet you through the screen. Thank you very much.
Yes, and next, Chairman Kang, can you say a few words, please?
Hello, this is Myung-Soo Kang. I'd like to congratulate all of you on reaching the finals. And I hope that this Olympiad will be a moment of relaxation and fun for you.
Thank you very much. I do hope that all of our students have fun as well. And now, Professor Moon, the judge chair.
Greetings. I've been waiting for all of you with great anticipation. I myself am really excited to meet all of you who are interested in and are serious about standards. I can't wait to take a look at all the standards you've prepared today.
Well, I'm seeing some of the faces of the students behind us, and they definitely look very prepared and, of course, full of energy. So please wave for our students, please. Thank you. Right. So, Administrator Lee, I'm sure that you've seen a lot of the videos that were sent in. What did you think about the competition for this year?
First of all, I'm so glad and happy to meet the finalist student from Japan, China, Singapore, Indonesia, Rwanda, Russia, and Korea online. Unfortunately, the COVID-19 was not reserved, so it was held in a hybrid method that combines online and offline. Even if it's a non-face-to-face, we've prepared many new programs so that the participating teams from 7 countries, as well as the students, teachers, and families from over the world watching the YouTube live stream can have a wonderful time together. This year's competition will be a festive place where young people from across the globe enjoy Stnadards. Judging from your energy burst through the screen, I expect this year's competition to be just as fantastic as the previous years.
Yes, I think so as well. And we have students from 7 different countries, and we can see that they have their energy levels at full blast. So, Chairman Kang, we may say that the goal of the International Standards Olympiad is to promote the importance of standards to the youth, but we also want to help them understand why standards are so important, right? Why are they so important?
Yeah. We tell young people that standards are important because they allow everyone to have comfortable and safe lives. I believe those participating in this International Standard Olympiad today already know that can we live without standards? It is said that standards are like air. Just like we cannot breathe or live without air, our society would suffer from confusion and inconvenience without standards. Also, standards are promises that we can make together for a better future.
That's true, definitely. So I think it's a very good example because standards are like promises and it's like air. We cannot breathe without air, right? So Professor Moon, it's very important that all of our students get the best results they can. But among other things, what do you hope that they can learn through the 17th International Standard Olympiad?
Yes. It is my 4th year to serve as the judging committee chair of this competition. And the question you asked is the one that I ask myself every year while preparing for the competition. What do I want the students to achieve through this International Olympiad? I believe that the International Standard Olympiad is an act of planting seeds to foster future standardization talents. In this competition, you are required to think about why we need standardization and to write standard documents. And I wish that you remember what you have learned through this process, even just a little, because it will be a foundation that helps you grow into a standard talent in the future. The future you will lead. Participating in this Olympiad won't magically make you an expert in the standardization and standard documents, but I hope that this will be a momentum for you to become more interested in standards while competing and interacting with the youth around the world. Getting an award would be nice, of course.
Yes, of course. I'm sure that a lot of the students will be wishing for an award, but nevertheless, I think the process will help you understand standards much better. So that's the most important part. So we'll have a chance to talk to these 3 gentlemen later on the stage to discuss the preparation process for the 17th International Standard Olympiad. But right now, I can see that some of our finalists are really paying full attention. So I would like to also have a short time for a short interview with some of the teams. So I would like to maybe start with the Indonesian team that was the winner of last year's competition. So hello, Team Indonesia. Are you here with us? And can you hear me? And
Yes, we can.
Yes, hello. Yes, hello. Please wave. We can see you very well. So please introduce yourselves to us, first of all.
So we are Team Narada from Indonesia. I'm Justin Diadi.
I'm Stephanie, and I'm Kaylin.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And we have the winners of last year's competition. So, are you confident about this year? Do you think that you will be able to win once again?
Well, yes, we are fairly confident because we have been preparing a lot of things just for this competition. So we really hope we did our best in this one.
Yes, well, we like your confidence, definitely. And you went from the preliminary rounds and the finals. So, what was most interesting for this year in particular? And then, on the other hand, what was also very challenging for you?
Interesting.
Yes.
Well, we think that one of the most challenging ones is time management because, well, we still have like works to do, we still have school, and well, not to mention that we all have different times in order to be able to actually work on stuff. So yeah, this is one of our biggest challenges.
Anything that you found particularly interesting for this year as well?
So actually, this is our first year joining this tennis competition. Maybe there's other Indonesian teams that actually participate in the last year's Stnadards Olympiad, but this is our first year, and this is our first time actually learning about standards, and we think it's particularly interesting.
So, is there a team that you have seen in the finals that you regard as maybe a potential rival? Pinpoint them out.
Well, in our cases, and well, it is our first time joining this kind of competition, we think that everyone is extremely good at like, well, this entire thing. And also we really look forward, well, everyone's a potential rival, but we also look forward to actually learning from them as well.
Well, very well said. Very political answer. Very nice answer as well. So, last question. Please say just a couple of words to some of the other participating teams around the world.
Good luck to every one of us, I guess. We're also learning here, so we hope that this can be a good experience for every one of us here.
Well, thank you very much. So the best of luck to you as well. And like the previous years, many teams participated in this year's preliminary round. So I heard that in China, it was extremely competitive. I heard that there were 131 teams and 393 students participated in the preliminary round. So it was almost like getting to the finals already in China. So I want to hear from the China team, if it's possible, who beat off such the fierce competition to get here. Do we have the China team on board? Hello, China. Yes.
Hi.
Hello, so please can you introduce your team to us?
We're the Reasons from Hangzhou Greentown Yuhua School, China, and I'm Li Zijing.
I'm Jiang Zhuohen.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Well, did you know that there were such many teams, like 131 teams that participated in the preliminaries in China?
Yes, and in the primaries, we were actually a bit nervous because we thought that the other competitors were strong and we weren't all that very good, at least we think. So we study a lot, like the standards in ISO or something, and we have to download them, which costs some money. But at last, we've turned out to be pretty good. And
well, I think that maybe your studying really paid off. And so thank you very much. So were there any other difficulties apart from studying?
well, Chinese is a very different language from English, and we have to study a lot. What's worse is that the English used in standards is pretty different from the common English we use in everyday speaking, and we have to learn that too. We found that that's pretty classical, and we have to study how the standards were written. That's probably the worst. And in the Chinese competitions, the time was also very limited, and time management is also a problem. Thanks.
Well, I'm sure that you were very busy and looking through all of the text in Chinese and English, so kudos to all of you. But what do you think was the driving force that really got your team through to the finals?
Well, at first we just went because we were convinced that it's interesting by our parents, but after some time we found that standards are interesting and they really do play an important time in our lives. So we thought that maybe we can do it and learn something about what drives our modern communities and our world trades. And that thirst for knowledge may be one of the factors.
Well, I think that Professor Moon will be extremely proud of this team because you have exactly done what Professor Moon has wanted you to do, to study and to know the importance throughout the process. So congratulations. And lastly, please say a few words to some of the other participating teams.
I'd like to wish everyone good luck in Chinese. 大吉大利.
Well, thank you for that perfect Chinese cheer. Thank you very much. And the best of luck to all of the participating teams. We only had time to have an interview with 2 teams today, but further down the road, I hope that we'll be able to meet more of you. So you're watching the opening ceremony of the 17th International Standards Olympiads, which is held live here in Seoul, Korea. The journey from the preliminary round to the finals has been quite hectic and fierce. So now let's hear from our 3 guests once again about the whole preparation process. So I had hosted the 16th International Standards Olympiad last year, and last year was also online. So while we were closing down last year, I thought maybe next year we'll be able to meet everyone in person and have all of the students from various different countries come to meet us in Korea. And to tell you the truth, I was a little bit disappointed that this year was again online, but I assume that our 3 gentlemen had thought the same thing, and many things were going through your mind. But Administrator Lee, so how did you feel throughout the process?
I'm disappointed too. However, we did spend a lot of time thinking about it and shared many opinions with my staff. The Korean government, as well as I, wished to hold this year's competition as offline. But since there is nothing more important than the safety and health of the participant, and due to the different pandemic situation of each country, we decided to make it hybrid so that more students could join. Seeing that COVID-19 is spreading again these days, I'm very glad we made that decision in the earlier stage. Thank you.
Yes, I'm glad as well. I think that safety comes before anything. Better safe than sorry. So, Administrator Lee, which part did you focus on the most while you were preparing?
We've now held the last 2 Olympiad non-face-to-face competition, so we became quite good at it. We focused on improving parts of what we felt unsatisfactory last year. And although it is not a face-to-face meeting that everyone can meet and communicate with, we have made every effort to ensure that the participating team are judged fairly and enjoy the competition close to face. I hope this Olympiad could be an opportunity for students to realize the true meaning of a standard and get closer to standards.
Yes, I believe that the Standards Olympiad actually plays a role in helping students get better acquainted and understand standards much better, making them more familiar with standards. Do you think the ideas proposed by award-winning teams, although they're young students, can they be applied into real-life standards in our daily lives?
Yeah, definitely yes. This is very possible. In fact, we sent the idea of a student who won an award in a previous competition to a standard expert in Korea who reviewed its functionality in terms of standardization. There were many parts that will be supplemented since the student had no right to standard document in a very short period of time, but it did provide fresh, inspiring insight.
Yes, definitely. So I think that having the fresh insights and ideas from students can also be a great momentum for adults as well. I think that the fact that their own ideas can be reviewed by experts and then it can motivate the participating teams more than anything. Having your standard idea become a standard in real life, right? So I think that now would be a great time for the finalist teams if you could give them a couple of words of encouragement or any requests that you have. So shall we start with Chairman Kang?
This year's Olympiad has been very competitive, including the national preliminary round. These are teams that fought off such intense competition to reach the finals. So I expect all of you will deliver exceptional performance.
I'm sure as well. And Professor Moon, could you share a bit of insight or any comments?
Yes, I think each finalist student has a similar level of skills, considering that they all survived the intense competition of the preliminary round. This is an Olympiad, where students have to compete with each other in a short amount of time. So, when the task is announced tomorrow, every team member will need to strategically divide the roles and carry out the task with efficiency within a limited time. My advice for you is to think about how you could effectively convince the judges to accept your ideas through your standard document and presentation materials. In that way, you will be able to have a good results.
Yes, so remember what Professor Moon has said. He is the judge chair. So make use of your time, be efficient, and how to effectively deliver your presentation to the judges. So that will be a key strategy for you. So thank you once again, gentlemen, for your warm words. And next, I'm also very glad to know that the International Standards Organization, the ISO, as well as the International Electrotechnical Commission have sent their words of congratulations as well as support for the 17th International Standards Olympiads. So everyone, please pay attention to the screen.
Hello, my name is Sergio Mujica, and I am the Secretary General of ISO, the International Organization for Standardization. A warm congratulations to all of you for being selected for this exciting International Standards Olympiad, where you will proudly represent your school and your country. At ISO, we believe that international standards are a crucial component to making life easier, safer, and better in the world around us. By achieving this, we can contribute to improving people's quality of life every day. I am guessing that since you are taking part in this event today, you know what an ISO standard is, but I will give you a brief explanation just in case. You can think of an ISO standard as a formula that describes the best way of doing something. It could be about making a product, like medical devices or a child's car seat. It can also be about contributing to sustainability through protecting the environment and its biodiversity, or about managing the efficiency and safety of our global supply chains in the seamless flow of goods and services. Yes, there is an ISO standard for everything. The standards cover a huge range of activities. They contain the wisdom of leading minds with expertise in their subject, people like academics, manufacturers, sellers, buyers, customers, trade associations, users of regulators, and hopefully in a few years, people like you. ISO standards are global solutions, and as such, we must continually listen to different voices from across the globe. And today, it is more than important than ever to show the younger generations the value of standards and the importance of actively participating in the standard development process. You are our future, and we want your voice to be heard. I am continuously impressed by your generation, your passion for climate action, your adaptability to quickly changing technologies, and your devotion to social justice. Seeing each of you here taking part in this incredible event gives me great hope for the future of standardization, and I thank you for all your hard work and dedication that brought you here today. Before I go, I would like to take this opportunity to warmly congratulate our Republic of Korea member, the Korean Agency for Technology and Standards, CATS, for organizing this successful International Standards Olympiad, and to all of you for being part of it. I am sure that you are all very well prepared and are full of passion and team spirit. I wish you the best of luck for this competition, and I hope that you will be inspired to continue creating your dreams with standards.
The IEC is proud to sponsor the 17th International Standards Olympiad. This international competition is a unique opportunity to learn about the importance of standardization and better understand the integration of standards with technology, science, and sustainability. As you know, standards are a seamless part of our daily lives. When you watch a video on your computer, take the bus to school, or simply switch on your bedroom lights, you are relying upon the built-in safety and performance measures defined by standards. These standards make sure that your technology not only works correctly, but also safely. Standards are also essential for connecting economies and countries. They allow products developed in one country to be sold and used in other countries. They are widely accepted and adopted because of our consensus-based approach to developing standards. We benefit from the participation of stakeholders from all over the world who come together to find the best solutions for all. Consider the 40 teams participating in this year's International Standards Olympiad. Your participation demonstrates how standards impact all parts of the world and are a key element in international relations. Standards are essential to making tomorrow's world more efficient and more sustainable. We will need standards to measure our impact on the environment and define how products can become more efficient in terms of material and energy usage. This is today's challenge, and it will be incumbent upon the leaders of tomorrow, today's youth, to continue this process. We look to you to ensure that standards continue to safeguard our environment and foster solutions that embed inclusivity and diversity. Before concluding, I would like to extend my gratitude to the Korean Agency for Technology and Standards and the Korean Standards Association, who have been organizing this competition since 2006. Thank you so much for providing this unique opportunity that opens young minds to the power of standards. I would like to congratulate all of the participants in the 17th International Standards Olympiad and wish you the best of luck.
Well, thank you very much, Secretary General Sergio Mujica of ISO, and of course, Secretary General Philippe Metzger of the IEC for your encouraging remarks. I'm sure that all of our students felt very motivated to do their best once they get their task tomorrow. And now, being the host and being the world's only standardization competition for the youth, I believe that this Olympiad is getting support and encouragement from various places. The international standards related officials and teachers from each country have also sent us their congratulatory remarks and videos. So let's watch them all together.
Hi everyone! Congratulations on...
Congratulations.
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 Congratulations on
making your way.
Making your way
to the finals.
Hope you win the finals.
Fighting!
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 So I believe that it is now time for us to make a mark and commemorate this moment as well. I'm sure that you enjoyed a lot of the congratulatory remarks from your teachers and as well myself. So with this, at the end of the part one, it's not over, so it's only part one, but we want to take 2 commemorative photos with everyone in the background. So I want to take a group photo of all of the finalists and the various other attendees in the studio. So please make sure that you have your cameras turned on. Take off your masks if possible, just for the group photo. And make sure you're smiling and have the camera a little bit closer to you so that we can see your faces all together. And so I will give you a little bit of time to prepare. I see that a lot of the students are now rushing to get more beautiful. They're trying on their faces, taking off their masks, okay? So I will give you a little bit of time to get ready. And we will take 2 photos, everyone, and I will count to 3 every time, okay? So now that I see that everyone is ready, so please watch the camera in front of you in the studio, and I will count to 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. Cheese! I think that we have to take one more time. So I will also count to 3 once again. If you're ready, everyone, prepare. Watch the camera, smile for the camera. 1, 2, 3. Cheese! All right, thank you. I hope that picture turned out great. We will distribute them to you through your respective teachers for all of you to keep. So thank you, everyone. And watching these videos, I can really feel how the teachers really love their students. And thank you for everyone for sending those videos in. You're watching part 1 of the 17th International Standards Olympiad opening ceremony. It's now time for us to take a short break. We'll take a 10-minute break and resume with part 2. But remember, we have a lot planned in part 2 as well. Just to keep you informed, we have an OX quiz, which is a true or false quiz. We also have a Q&A session for those of you who are a little bit curious about how to proceed. And we also will have a short interview time, and we also will have time to stretch out our legs and do a little bit of stretching. So please stay with us until the very end, and I will see you back here in just about 10 minutes. Stay tuned and see you back here. Thank you.
Membangun jiwa yang haus cerita, keinginan mengetahui dunia, mengabaikan rasa cinta dalam jiwa.
Pisangku belum masak, masak sebiji diurung bari-bari. Mangga lepok, maka kayu bengkok.
Got them 'cause it's going down. All I ever wanted was you. Raise a glass or two to all the things I've lost on you. One
is Tokyo Sky City. That building is the highest building in Japan. Many tourists visit here every year.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Shalom.
Om Swastiastu.
Namo Buddhaya.
This is our home, Indonesia.
A land of diversity created by the Almighty's wisdom.
A land where so many colors live together in perfect harmony.
Works more efficiently in preventing the jams from happening.
Well, if you say yes.
أنا تيمبر هونجا تبيو بلا سارونا نورو يزيران برونا يزوبا نيرجع في واتشو نيرجو بيسيا مبارانكو تسيجندو
ibyo nahirimbaniye iyo kamera ibyo navunikiye babyisaranganya imbere narahuguye utaraho.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're from Hangzhou Greentown Yuhua School, Zhejiang Province. Our competition number is 2022.
걷다가 보면 항상 이렇게 너를 바라만 보던 너를 기다린다고 말할까 지금 즐겁게 계속 이렇게 너를 아쉬워하다 너를 연락했다 할까.
I'm Srinch and I'm really glad to be here for this competition. I'd like to learn maths and also something about standardization, so it will be a precious experience for me.
My name is Li He. My hobby is computer science and artificial intelligence. During my daily study and exploration, I have recognized the importance of standardization, and I believe that without standards, the computer world is hard to move forward.
My name is Lubu.
Samala Stable.
And this is the poem Goodness Wonder.
Beautiful land, hills, valleys, and lakes. Everything so attractive to fall in love with. My nation so peaceful with nice people around. Unity, harmony, and understanding each other are our major keys.
Our leaders are the kings and queens of centuries.
So everyone, welcome back to part 2 of the opening ceremony. And hello, once again, my name is Juyeon Cho, and it is an honor and a delight to be able to greet you to the opening ceremony. We have a lot packed and ready for part 2 of the opening ceremony as well. So please do not go anywhere and stay tuned until the very end. So let me briefly explain what kind of activities we have planned for you. First, there will be a standard talk in which we will chat with all of the participating teams, and it will be followed by a very cute and energetic videos or introduction videos of all of the teams. And then after that, as I mentioned before, there will be a true or false quiz. Because it's going to be online, we have asked you to give us an O or an X for the answers. So please be prepared for the OX quiz. And then we will move on lastly to the Q&A session. If you have any questions at the very end, please do not hesitate. If you just raise your hand, we will call on you and you'll be able to ask Professor Moon about any questions about the process of the Olympiad. So you really won't want to miss a thing during our second part. And now, I would like to talk about the standards with you, and I assume that this competition has given many of you an opportunity to learn more about standards. Sometimes it's for the first time that you're learning about standards, while some of you are already familiar with standards as well. And it's an opportunity for you to really deepen your understanding and get a better taste of what standards is about. Now, if you can see in the panels behind me, there are 3 different topics. So you can choose one of the topics that we can talk about. I will call out some of our teams for you. And since there are many of the finalists, we'll divide the participants into 4 different groups, and each for middle school as well as high school. Before we or I call on some of the teams for a short interview, we should check out what kind of teams there are, because there were such interesting introductory videos that were sent in to us. So let's watch the first group of introductory videos with us right now.
하나, 둘. Hello, we are Never stop.
Step further. Show me the standard.
맡고 있습니다.
팀에서 통합과 아이디어 그리고 작성을 맡고 있는 이현진입니다.
팀 내에서 문서 작성과 아이디어를 맡고 있는 정혜주라고 합니다.
Hello, we are Yusung, Hanseong, and Chesekyung from Team Future Project. Our team name means that we will create a perfect future together.
We will try our best in everything we do. Thank you.
Hi, we are Dream Picture.
The Star of Middle Academy. Way to go, Stella!
Naramutse.
Habari.
Annyeong. We are Amasimbi team from Rwanda.
Wow, look at all of those vibrant and energetic introductory videos. I wanted to talk to all of them, but in fact, I think that we have to choose one team. So I would like to see if we have MBT from Daejeon on with us. MBT, are you with us live? MBT from Daejeon, are you here?
Hi, we're MBT from Daejeon.
Yes. Hello. So if you can, we will have a short interview with you, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we have 3 different topics. But before that, can you introduce yourselves to us and to the rest of the students, please?
We're MBT from Daejeon. I'm Amy. I'm Heejin.
I'm Donghyun.
Thank you very much for your participation. I loved your video, but what motivated you to participate in this year's competition?
We saw our last year's team participating on this competition, and it was a big impact, and we got a lot of influences. So we also wanted to participate this year, and I think it was a very good choice.
So are you confident that you will be able to win this year?
As this is our first time in this competition, there was a lot of hardships, but we've tried a lot and we've tried our best, so we're pretty sure we could show good resolutions.
Well, good luck to that. But we have 3 topics that we can talk about related to standards. So please pick one of your choice. So I think that you can see on the screen behind me. So daily life experience about standards, difficulties due to the absence of standards, and plans and aspirations after the Olympiad. Which one would you like to talk about? Topic 1, 2, or 3? Your pick.
Topic 3.
Topic 3. So plans after the Olympiad. Already thinking about after what you're going to do after the competition is over. So I'm sure that you've spent quite a stressful time for a few months preparing for the competition. So what do you want to do, the first thing that you want to do after the competition is over?
It's been a hectic days preparing this competition, and it was a big stress, but also a big fun too. So if this competition ends, we would like to have a little party with our teammates, maybe have some fun and have some non-stressful days.
I can actually feel how stressed you were during the preparation time. So what do you want to achieve then by participating in this competition? Of course, maybe win, but other than that, what is your goal?
It would be a great pleasure if we win, but also even if we don't, I think we've learned a lot. And I really felt a lot that standardization is a kind of a way to communicate with others, not only with friends or in team by team, but also like a country. So for example, a shoe size or a clothes size, they're all standardized. So I think standardization is really a huge helpful idea in our life, and we've learned a lot from them.
Wow, you've already learned so much already, even if it's the opening ceremony of the Olympiad. So lastly, can you give us maybe what your goal for the competition in terms of ranking would be? What would be your ultimate goal for the competition?
Like,
you can be honest, it's okay. You can say number 1, or you can say top 10 as well. It's okay.
Top 10 will be great. Our first primary goal is to have a better prize, than the last year's team of our school.
All right, well, the best of luck to you. Thank you for a great introductory video. And now let's move on to a different team. We'll move on to watch the introductory videos of our next middle school group.
Passion KML fighting!
India in a one. Hello, we are 1 million.
Hi everyone, we are BAS from China.
We are Team Ishima, which is representing London.
Hello everyone, our team name is Lemon Hammer. My name is Sayan and I'm 15 years old.
And my name is Doan and I'm 15 years old. And his name is Jonghyun and he's 16 years old.
Thanks to the Olympiad, we can experience many new things through this competition. Thank you for listening.
Your top. Oh, yeah!
Hello, our team name is Milky Way and it's written in Korean.
Thank you.
Bye!
Bravo. We are Ultra team from Rwanda.
Hi, we are Team A. 김가윤, 김지연, 도영아.
Wow, another group of lively middle schoolers. This time around, I think that there was one team and one video that actually stood out for me, and it was the only overseas group. So, from Rwanda, Ubutwari, are you here with us? Are you online? From Rwanda, Team Ubutwari? Yes. Hi. Hello. If you can give us a short interview, it would be great just to say hello. First of all, can you just introduce yourselves to us, please? I think that right now we are in the process of trying to reconnect with them. We're having some technical issues. So if we can, we will connect with them later on. I think in the meantime, we will connect with Team A from Korea. Team A from Korea, are you there? Team A from Korea, I think that we are online, so let's say hello.
Hi.
Hi. Yes, please introduce your team to us.
We are Team A and I'm 김가윤.
We only have one of your names, so say hello to us, the other two of you.
I'm Kim Ji-hyun, and she is
조연아.
Okay, thank you very much, ladies. So we have 3 topics on the panel now, and you can choose whichever one you would like. 네, 그리고 혹시라도 지금 한국어가 더 편하면 한국어로 답변을 해도 될 것 같습니다. 네. So, first of all, daily life experience about standards. Second, difficulties due to the absence of standards. And third, plans and aspirations after Olympiad. Which one would you like to talk about? Topic 1, 2, or 3? 1번, 2번, 3번 주제 중에서 편한 걸로 선택을 해주면 저희가 잠깐 인터뷰를 해볼게요. Sorry?
We chose topic 3.
Okay, topic number 3, once again, plans and aspirations after the Olympiad. So, what do you plan to do right after this Olympiad is over? I'm sure that you've had a stressful couple of days and months. So, what do you plan to do right afterwards?
We want to eat something delicious with my team members.
Okay, so something not so extravagant, but nonetheless. Okay, now, then what do you want to achieve by participating in this competition?
I want to try various things while participating in various competitions.
All right, thank you for the interview. Thank you very much. I think that that's all the time that we have for the interview. And now, thank you. We'll have to move on to our next group. Our next group will be the high school video. So with that, let's take a look at our first high school group video.
릴리야, 호호호.
Rock the standard, shake the world. We will matter you.
We are representing Team BTV from Indonesia.
Hello, we are Team BSI and see you in the competition day. Bye bye.
Glad to see you.
are Team Evo from Indonesia and we are ready for the 17th International Standards Olympiad. Go fight, win!
Hello, this is Japanese famous street called Nakamise-dori.
We can eat many traditional foods.
This is the county once.
아리랑 고개로 넘어간다.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Shalom. Om Swastiastu. Namo Buddhaya. Vedantongkya.
Hi, we are Team Spark.
We are here to challenge ourselves.
and spark an interest in international standards.
Wow, another very energetic group, and it was a little bit more mature, don't you think, from the high school team. So I would like to listen to an interview from Constellation from Russia, if they're online with us. Constellation, are you joining us?
Yes.
Hello. Hello. Yes, so hello team. Can you please briefly introduce yourselves? Team Constellation from Russia.
Constellation.
Yes.
My name is Sophia.
My name is Nazar.
I'm Karina. Hi.
Hello. I loved your video from the start. I'm sure that you've already seen how this works. So you choose from 3 different topics. Which one would you like to talk about? The first will be about, about the standards, and the second or third, which one would you like to pick?
The second, please.
Yes, second. So difficulties due to the absence of standards. Now, have you ever experienced any difficulties in your daily life because there were no standards?
Yes, I think everyone had a problem with any types of chargers when we lost them, and our friends can't give it to us. So difficult. Yeah.
So did that prompt you to actually apply for this competition then?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Sometimes.
All right. Well, the best of luck to your team. I believe that you had 2 teams in that video, so we'll maybe have a chance to discuss more with your friend team as well. So best of luck. We'll see you later on. Thank you very much. And now...
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And now I think it's time for us to look at our next group of high schoolers. I think that this will be our last group, but it will also be very much worth the wait. So with that, let's turn our attention to the screen.
We represent Rwanda, and we are Team Inkotanyi.
Shine like the moon. Millennium.
Hello from Russia. We're the Team Constellation.
We're the Team Supernatural.
Glad to see you. Fighting!
화이팅!
Media Team presenting Rwanda.
Hi guys, I'm Duanu.
I'm Zahi.
I'm Yushen. We are Team Superstar representing Singapore from Singapore Polytechnic, and we aim to reach the stars.
Come.
Challenge us.
How dare you? We are Vehicle Jams Committee. Join us.
or both for us.
Team Imanzi,
we are representing Rwanda.
Hello. This is Tim Yanjiguji and I am Soyeon,
Kim Yugen, and Park Kang-ho.
Well, definitely worth the wait for our last high school group. And this time around, I want to talk to Superstar from Singapore, if they're here. Superstar, are you online?
Hello.
Hello, hello. Nice to hear from you. So I would like to just briefly ask you, Superstar, which topic would you like to talk about?
Topic 2.
Topic 2. Okay, great. Great choice. So topic 2 is about any difficulties due to the absence of standards. So did that actually make you apply for this competition? Did you have any experience with the lack of standards?
I think personally, when it comes to using laptops and computers, when there are the lack of ports such as USB ports and like your HDMI ports, I think that's caused a lot of problems. So I think that's when we realized that standards are quite important. And I think that's another part of why we signed up.
Yes, definitely. Those kinds of non-standardized USB ports or any chargers. I think that that was one of the things that prompted me to think about standards. So any other kinds of difficulties, or did you have any standards that you really wanted to make a standard?
Yes, I would say that maybe it's better if we have like a standardized degree of incline for the stairs or for the ramps. So for example, like for the elderly or for people with disabilities, so when you are pushing the wheelchair up the slope, at least there's some form of degree of incline, and so it's easier for them to push themselves up as well.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time and participating in the opening ceremony. Thank you for your answers, Team Superstar, and the best of luck as well. So although it was a short interview with everyone, I think that it was a special moment in which we could say hello. The leaders of the future talked about standards and what they have learned. So thank you to everyone who accepted the interview. Sorry for the Rwanda team that we lost connection with, but maybe we can have another chance next time. So I think that it would be a good idea for us now to take a little bit of time to stretch out a little bit. You're all sitting down, as you can see from the screen, that you're all sitting in your chairs. So now get up a little bit. We'll give you a little bit of time, and I will guide you through some stretching moves. So everyone, get up from your chair. Get up. Stand up. I will give you some time to stand up. I can see all of you, so please stand up. Yes. So we're all going to do this together. Yes, you're already stretching, but I will start with the neck, okay? So have your left hand above your right ear and pull for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. And now your arms, your right arm back into your left. So pull, pull, pull. 3, 4, 5. The other way around. Your left arm into your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now it's your torso. Put your both hands on your waist and turn right. Plant your legs and turn right all the way back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now shake it off and jump up and down. Shake it off. Yes, everyone. Jump up and down. Okay, I think that everyone is a little bit relaxed. I hope that you enjoyed that little stretching exercise. Now you can all sit down. So I'll give you a little bit of time to get situated. And in the meantime, I will now explain the OX quiz, the true or false quiz. And now, since this is the Stnadards Olympiad, of course we're going to ask you about standards, right? So it's going to be an OX quiz contest asking you basic questions about standards, but you do have to listen carefully. If you get it wrong, you will be eliminated. And only the ones that get it right will be allowed to play for the next question. So please write down the answers O or X while I count to 5, right? You understand the basic rules, right? So we'll do a warm-up game first. So I'll give you a basic question. Here's a question. This place in which the opening ceremony of the 17th International Stnadards Olympiad is being held is Seoul, Korea. If you think this is correct, write an O on the paper. If it's not true, if it's false, then an X. Countdown begins now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up your answers straight up into the camera. Yes, it seems that many teams got it right. Many teams did get it right, but what are the teams that actually said X? Yes. Are you sure that that is your answer? Okay, well, this place in which the opening ceremony of the 17th International Olympiad is being held is definitely Seoul, Korea. But that was only the warm-up. So this is how we play the game. So now let us begin the actual contest. Are you ready? Everyone ready? All right, I think that you are signaling that you are ready. So we'll start. The first question, here it is. Standards not only make our lives convenient, but they also promise to protect our safety. O or X? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up your answers. Okay, everyone, lift up your answer. Answer is O. I think that everyone got it right this time. We started off on a very easy question, and the answer is O. That's right. Oh, there was one team that actually had X. Was that right? All right. Next question. Moving on. Standards help improving the way companies make products, manage processes, and deliver services. O or X? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up your answers. O or X? Okay, most of you have gotten it right. O, the answer is yes, that is true. That's correct. I think that you're doing very well. We're only 2 questions in. Third question. Standards enable compatibility of products and services. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up your answers. Lift them up. Lift up. Lift them up on the camera. If you don't, you will be eliminated. Lift up the answers. And the answer is O. That's right. All right. You're doing very well. Next, standards play an important role in facilitating international trade. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, we have a couple of geniuses here. Everyone got it right. Once again, the answer is O. Okay. All right. Now, moving on to the next question then. International standards increase compatibility and costs of products and services and support international trade. OX, true or false? True or false? True or false? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is X. It's false. Yes, so many of you already got it right. Yes, congratulations to those of you. And for those of you who said, oh, you will be eliminated, unfortunately. And now, moving on. Standards are made by government and industry experts. Standards are made by government and industry experts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is it true or false? True or false? Give us the answer. And yes, the answer is false. Congratulations. Those of you who had O, I'm sorry, you will be eliminated. All right. Moving swiftly on to the next question. Standards provide benefits to specific countries and businesses. Standards provide benefits to specific countries and businesses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up your answer. Lift them up. All right. Most of you got it right. All right, it's X. It's X. The answer is X. Okay. Wow, this is going to be very difficult because everyone is getting things right. All right? Okay, so we'll move on to a slightly more difficult question. ISO, IEC, and ITU are international standardization bodies. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up your answer. And the answer is O. Yes, it's true. They are indeed international standardization organizations. Okay, moving on. And now we use centimeters to say height and kilograms to say weight, right? We call it the International System of Units. Is this true or false? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up your answer. Oh, I think this is the tiebreaker now because the answer is O. A lot of you will be eliminated. Everyone who actually said X, you will be eliminated. The answer is true. Okay. The only ones that actually said O will move on. Okay? And now moving on. Standards are based on consensus. All standards must be unanimous by stakeholders for final approval. Is it true or false? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up your answers. Okay, the answer is false. It is not true. So those of you who had X, congratulations. You will move on to the next stage. Congratulations. So, and please lift up your answers until we actually verify whether you have had the correct answer or not. So from this point onwards, I think that we do need to have a clear consensus on who is actually proceeding on to the next stage or not. So please have your answers up on the camera until we have said it is okay to put them down, okay? Here is the next question. Standards are classified into various industries, such as machinery, electricity, metals, foodstuffs, and chemicals. But services without materials cannot be specified as standards. Is this true or false? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up your answer and hold it there. Lift up your answer. Hold up your answer. Hold it up. We have to check. All right, I think that almost everyone has it right at the moment. Everyone said X. No, it's false. The correct answer is false. Have we all gotten a good count of the teams? I think so. So please keep your answer up on the camera. Keep your answer up, okay? All right, next question. Standards may hinder creativeness due to uniformity. Standards may hinder creativity or creativeness due to uniformity. True or false? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up your answer. Hold it there. Lift up your answer and hold your answer. The correct answer is true. Keep holding your answers, please. Keep holding your answer. We have to check, so please keep holding your answer. Okay, we have done a good collection. All right, moving on. Next question. Standards are regulations and legislations. Standards are regulations and legislations. True or false? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up your answer. Lift up your answer. Hold it there. Hold it there. The correct answer is false. Okay, everyone, I think almost everyone has it. Okay, we can move on to the next question. Standards replace, supplement, or provide alternatives to regulations. Is this true or false? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up your answer. Lift up your answer. Lift up your answer. Are you sure? Lift up your answer. The correct answer, in fact, is false. So everyone at the moment from my screen has gotten it wrong. So we'll have to do a recount on how to proceed to the next round. We will do another round for from the previous round from the next question. Because everyone was dropped at this level, we will do another question. I'll give you another chance. Here's the next question. Founded in 1947, the IEC is a global organization that promotes standardization with the aim of facilitating international exchanges and promoting mutual cooperation. True or false? It's talking about the IEC. True or false? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up your answer and post it up. Keep it there. Keep it. Keep it there. We have to do a final check. The final answer is false. And we have 2 teams that actually made it to the very big finals. Congratulations to the final teams. Yes, all right. Well, questions were on display, and thank you for participating in the true or false quiz. I'm sure that you've learned a lot through that process, and I hope that you enjoyed it. I actually did as well, and I learned a lot as well. So congratulations, H17 and M13. I think that those were the 2 teams, the winning teams. And for the winning teams, we'll have the International Standards Olympiad send you special gifts. So congratulations, everyone. Please give them a big round of applause. All right, and now last but not least, we have a Q&A session regarding the 17th International Standards Olympiad. I'm sure that everyone was very curious and you may have some questions. If you do have questions, please remember to raise your hand and we'll be able to answer the questions. So I would like to invite a special guest to satisfy your curiosity. So please welcome Professor Moon Seung-bin of Sejong University, who will join me in the Q&A session. Please give him a big round of applause. Thank you, Professor Moon. So we will take some time to answer the questions related to the International Standards Olympiad. So teams, if you have any questions, please raise your hand or use the raise hand function on Zoom, and we'll give you the opportunity and open up the microphone for you. And if you are picked, then please introduce the team and then ask away. But at the moment, I think that we do have a question. Do we have a question? Yes, H02. I think that we have one question from H02. We'll open up the microphone. Hi.
Yeah, hi. We are Team Meta U from China.
Hello, from Korea. Hello.
Okay. So in the official announcement that it says that submit a survey and complete a attached survey file and submit by email. So I want to ask that where to find the survey and how to submit the answer.
Where to find the survey and how to submit the answer. That was the question. So, Professor?
Yeah.
Survey of the which survey?
Which survey are you asking about?
I mean, like in the official announcement, you said that submit a survey, and I mean, like, where to find that survey? I mean.
So in the official announcement, it was asked for you to submit the survey, but where do you find the survey and how can you submit that survey? Is that the question?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Professor Moon, can you help us on that?
Yeah, I think there is administrative questions.
Yes.
And I actually do not know the exact process of the administrative process. So you may look at the homepage, and if you have any additional questions, you can send us an email. Okay?
So I think that for the administrative issues, please, first of all, check on our website. You can also ask our organizers here that are supporting you on Zoom right now, and they will be able to assist you. If we still cannot help you on finding the survey questions, then please send us an email so that we can follow up on that as well. We do know your team, and we have recorded your questions, so we'll make it a note to follow up on your question. So I hope that we can address it later on. And now moving on to the second question, I think it was H14. H14, who is H14?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Yes,
Our
I think
team
that
from
it's from
Russia.
Russia. Yes, hello.
Our team name is Supernatural. We are taking part in this Olympiad for the first time. We are very glad. Can you use any dictionaries or translators for translating any technical words?
So the question was, can they use any dictionaries or translating devices for the competition?
Yes, actually it is allowed. So not only dictionary, but also you can Google search using the internet resources. Any kind of translator could be used. So since this is the online process, we allow for you to use any kind of online help. Would that answer your question?
I hope that was helpful.
Everyone, thank you.
All right. All right, then the best of luck. And now moving on to our next question. I think it was H05. H05 from Zoom.
Yeah, hello.
Oh,
we would like
yes.
to ask you about should we make a link on ICO or IEC in our project? If we don't remember them, can we Google it, or should we prepare links for the projects?
I think that we kind of lost the first part of your question. Are you asking whether you can use Google, or you were asking about the ISO and the IEC?
I asked about can we put in our project links on ICO or IEC, and if we don't know the number of a link, can we Google the number, and should we do it or not?
So can they use links that connect them onto the ISO or IEC? If they don't know exactly, can they use Google and put that into their documentation?
Actually, using the link is not allowed, because this is the standard document. You will find, if you find a specific number of the document, for example, ISO number, you can write it down. But having link, like an internet link, would not be allowed. So you have to use a specific number if you know exactly. If you do not know, then you don't necessarily have to refer the normative references. You are not required to do that. But if you happen to know, you can add any normative references. Would that answer your question?
I think they're nodding, so I hope that answers the question. All right. Well, thank you very much. And I'm very sorry, but I think that is all of the time that we have for the question and answer part. So thank you very much, Professor Moon, for helping us. Thank you. Please give him a big round of applause. Thank you. All right, everyone. I hope that this session has at least satisfied a little bit of your curiosity. You can find more details of frequently asked questions on our official website of the Olympiad. So please make sure that you go and check the website if you have any further questions. So, I'm sure that by now you have felt that standards really do make our lives much easier. Throughout the process, you have learned about standards and why they are so important. The 17th International Standards Olympiad will be, in fact, a learning foundation where the younger generation can really think about what kind of standards are needed in our daily lives from their own perspectives. The 17th International Standards Olympiad will run for 3 days starting from today, and tasks will be carried out on the 24th, followed by the presentation, evaluation, and closing ceremony on the 25th. So I'd like to remind you that the topic of the final task will be announced on the website at 1 p.m. Korea Standard Time, which is 4 p.m. Coordinated Universal Time. Please set an alarm on your smartphone devices. It's 1 p.m. Korea Standard Time and 4 p.m. Coordinated 4 a.m. Coordinated Universal Time. So please check it and submit your tasks on time. We wish for everyone to have the best of results and for all of the participating teams to have fun along the way as well. This concludes the opening ceremony of the 17th International Standards Olympiad. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone for joining us for the opening ceremony, for our guests on site as well as online, and for those who joined us on our official YouTube channel as well. With that, I will say goodbye for now, but I will see you once again on Thursday during our closing ceremony. Everyone, the best of luck, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye.
Look.